Alright guys, so it's the morning of Byron Nelson Monday qualifier. Me and Austin are here and it's just gonna be a good day. I'm excited for this experience, and I think one of the things that like we were talking about on the way over here is like we just wanna enjoy this experience and really like experience all that we can here, and you know, just leave everything out there and see what happens. But I'm feeling good. We've played this course a couple times and it's got real potential, so we're gonna hit some balls and get warmed up. But you ready for this?
Yeah, just gonna have some fun. Yeah, that's all we gotta do.
That's a big thing. It's just like if I can get out of my way mentally, I know I can give myself a real good chance. So it's gonna have fun, stay in the present, and be committed to every shot. So I'm gonna hit some balls, and then we're starting at hole number 10 today, which is a short par 4. So just gonna leave it all out there. I'm excited for this.
No holding back.
Before we get back to today's video, I'm excited to announce this video is sponsored by Factor. Factor makes meeting your nutrition goals easier than ever by delivering fresh, never frozen, dietitian approved meals right to your doorstep. With Factor, there is no prep and no mess. Factor cuts out stressful meal planning and extensive prepping, so meals come together in minutes. Factor meals arrive pre-prepared and ready to eat in 2 minutes. Guys, one of the things that I love about Factor is there's a lot of days when I'm rushing to the course or trying to get to a tee time on time, and I still need to get a meal, and this makes it super easy because I can go to my fridge in less than 2 minutes. I can have a really good meal on my way to the golf course. So that's one of the things that I really love about Factor. Another thing I love about Factor, in a world full of so many diet and nutrition plans, Factor makes eating super simple, and all of their meals have super high quality premium ingredients. So head over to go.factor75.com/Micah120 and use the code Micah120 to get $120 off. Now let's get back to today's video. It's a good one. A lot of you guys have been waiting for this, so I got a couple things to go over here, and then I'm going to walk you guys through my Monday qualifier for the PGA Tour for the Byron Nelson. First of all, I want to say thank you for all the support. It has been just incredible. You guys have, it's kind of overwhelming how supportive all of you guys are, and the amount of just amazing comments that I've gotten in the last couple of videos. It's just been really, really neat. So thank you guys so much. Also, I am picking a 2-iron winner because I hit 250K, so thank you guys for that. And so one of you guys will be getting my 2-iron pretty soon. I will announce the winner. I'm getting all the details worked out, but I will announce the winner soon. But like I said, couple things. First of all, I can't post all of the footage. The PGA Tour won't allow that. So I'm going to be kind of walking you guys through. You're going to see some footage, you're going to see me talking, and kind of just walking you guys through the whole entire day, starting from my first hole all the way till the last. And it was adventurous, and it was a lot of fun, but it was a great learning experience, and honestly, it was just super fun. So with all that being said, we played Hurricane Creek in Anna, Texas. It's a great course. I played it multiple times, and it's very gettable, you know, if the conditions are right. And thankfully today we have pretty good conditions. It's pretty windy, but pretty good conditions overall. Probably 15 to 20 miles an hour wind, which does make the course a little harder. So my tee time was at 10 o'clock. Me and Austin, we got there about 9. We warmed up, had a great warm session, and I was actually starting on hole number 10. So it is a 374 yard par 4. Not very long, great starting hole, and it's not a tee you hit driver off of ever. So me and Austin had made a decision that we were going to hit 4-iron from, you know, kind of the very beginning of our game planning. It was 4-iron off that tee. So it was a little bit downwind off the right, just a little bit, and I had a target that was about 255 yards with my 4-iron. It was about 255, and that was going to leave me with, you know, whatever that is, just 120 yards or whatever that is in, which was, you know, it was what I wanted. So I teed off first. I hit a perfect tee shot. It's a little draw right at the center, and then we get up there, and there was water at 305 yards. But obviously from the tee, me and Austin were like, we're not even thinking about that. But there was water at 305 yards, and one of the caddies in our group basically said, yeah, I saw it go in right here. So I hit a 4-iron 305 yards on the first tee into the water, and that was just like, you know, obviously there was adrenaline, but it was just crazy, and it was kind of a gut punch, but especially because I hit just a really good tee shot. but I was able to stay really cool, really calm. I took point of entry, took my drop, got up and didn't get up and down essentially. So I made bogey on the first hole after hitting a 400 or 300 yard 4-iron. That was a little bit of a shock to the system, but honestly my mind was super chill and super, didn't really think too much of it. And then we had a game plan on the back nine. This back nine is a little bit interesting, and it's hard to be aggressive on because it's just kind of chopped up, and you have to kind of be. It's more about placement. And we had a plan for the first for the entire back nine, but for the first 3 holes after hole number 10, we were going to hit pretty much driver on on those next 3 holes. And then we get to hole number 11, which is the second hole, and basically they moved the tees up to a distance where there was this big tree that you probably can't see in the tee shot here, but there's this really big tree that you can't really get around, and it also holds playing a lot shorter. So anyway, I hit 2-iron, and then I hit it in the creek, which was 315 yards from the tee. I had a really good lie in the creek, and then basically you can see I managed to handle it really well.
Nice. Nice shot.
Unfortunately, I missed a really good opportunity there on 11 to get back to even, but that putt just slipped by. I hit the line I was thinking, so it was a good putt, just a misread. So hole number 12, we had planned on hitting driver on that tee as well, but then we get up there, and where they had the tee set up was just different than we expected. I ended up hitting 2-iron, left myself with 121 yards, great wedge. I hit it up there about 10 feet, and once again the putt just barely missed for birdie. So I'm still 1 over. And 13, basically, I hit driver. I had 96 yards in, but the wind was crazy off of the right. I hit a sand wedge and just pulled it way left. I actually hit a really good shot for my 3rd shot, and I had about 7 feet for par. We weren't reading the putts quite right at this point, so I missed that. 2 over through 4, and then I'm on to hole 5, which is my first par 3 of the day. Hit a couple really good shots, as you'll see right here, and then I'm on to a par 5. Made a good par there, and on to the first par 5 of the day. It's a really gettable hole. It's kind of an awkward looking tee shot, but I managed to hit a really good one up there, just a little right, and then I actually kind of pretty much topped a 4-iron, and it ended up just short of the green. Hit it on the green 2-putt and made my par. So I'm 2 over through 5, and then I'm on to another par 3, which it was 221 yards. I hit 4-iron, and I hit it to the right and left myself short-sided. And I chipped up there in 2-putt for bogey. So I'm now 3 over through 7 holes, and I have 8 and 9, which is a par 5 left. And hole number 8, hit a pretty good drive, and then it was in a bunker. Hit a 7-iron to about 125 yards. It was dead into the wind. I hit pretty much a full 9-iron, and it was still short of the green. And then chipped up there probably about 12 feet, and then actually made the putt for par. So I'm 3 over through 8 holes, and at this point I'm really just kind of fumbling it, to be honest. I didn't really make a bunch of any big mistakes. I just kind of fumbling is probably the best word. So 3 over through 8 holes, and at this point it's kind of becoming like a mental battle to be like, man, am I just completely out of this? Which I didn't really know at that point. But hole number 9, hit a really good drive, just a little right. I was spinning my driver a little bit that day, but hit a pretty good drive, just a little right. Chipped up on the green, made par. So now 3 over through 9, and I'm headed to the 10th tee, which is hole number 1 at Hurricane Creek. And the whole time I knew that the front 9, I could be really, really aggressive, because it just sets up way different than the back 9. So I went to the first tee just thinking, you know, I'm just gonna really continue to have fun. I was already having fun, but I just want to continue to have fun. I want to continue to stay in it mentally and just like really enjoy being in the present and being able to actually be in a Monday qualifier for a PGA Tour event. So that's kind of like my mindset. And then I get to hole number 1 tee, and they have a screen there, and this didn't really bother me, but it was kind of cool to see. But Wesley Bryan I think he was 7 under through 16 holes or something like that. And then there was a couple guys at 6 under, and so I was just like, wow, that's very impressive, first of all. But I knew that, you know, 9 holes to play, and to get into a playoff, it would have been 6 under, so I needed 9 shots. At that point, it's kind of more me thinking about like, okay, how can I put together a good round and have fun and just enjoy this experience. So the back 9, my back 9, the front 9 at Hurricane Creek was a bit different. And I really just kind of came out of the gate swinging. I hit driver on every hole that I could, and it's not like I wasn't doing that on my front 9. You couldn't hit driver on some of those holes. But anyway, par on 1, and then hole 2 is a par 5. And you guys are gonna see the next 3 holes because they were really cool. So let's watch those.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
So I actually went birdie, 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 and got it back to even par after being 3 over. So that was, it was really cool. So and then I go to a par 3. I hit a great tee shot, and we actually were on the clock at this point because our group was falling behind a little bit. So I hit a really good tee shot on this par 3, and then ended up 3 putting, getting it back to 1 over, and then I went to another par 5, which is a really good hole, and we can see that right now. Number 16, par 3, my 16th hole was a par 3. I hit a great 9-iron, chipped up, made par, and still even par with 2 holes to play, which I was really proud of myself for getting back in it. And then 17 and 18 were just kind of, I don't know, maybe, I don't know exactly what happened, but I ended up bogeying 17, and then hole 18, it was straight into the wind. I hit a bad drive, but we're gonna watch hole 18, and then I'll see you guys after the round. But sorry that I couldn't post all the footage. It's a little unfortunate as of right now, but hopefully you guys were able to kind of experience this with me, and you know, see some footage and hear me talk about it. And I just want to say thank you guys for all the support, and it was a great experience being out here. And I didn't finish how I wanted to, but it was just really fun, and knowing that I was able to even just get into the Monday, that was like an accomplishment in and of itself for me. So lots more coming, tournament golf, Monday qualifiers, anything that I can get into, and I'm gonna just keep pressing the ceiling higher for myself, me and Austin, and just shout out to him. He's honestly, we make a great team, and I'm excited to see where we go together. And also shout out to my amazing wife for filming everything, literally my #1 supporter, so thank you. And yeah, so let's get over to watch hole 18, and I'll see you guys after the round.
one ever?
Well, man, that was a fun day. It was tough. Didn't obviously end the way we wanted it to, but gave it a pretty good run on the back nine. It was the front nine, but the back nine made like 4 birdies, and unfortunately just didn't finish well. But at that point, I knew I wasn't gonna qualify, but I was just trying to make birdies on the way in, and made a couple. But it was a great experience, and it might feel a little bit like hurt a little bit, but this is the first one, and it's just like I was either gonna win or I was gonna learn, and that's what happened today.
Yeah. We had some bad breaks on the front.
Yeah.
I mean, it was, you don't know that you're going to hit 4 iron 300 yards.
That kind of shook me a little bit.
Yeah,
like obviously I still managed to shoot 75, but hitting a 4 iron in the water when it was 300 yards away.
Yeah, is unfortunate, but there's nothing you can do about it. Next hole got out of position, but made a good little comebacker, and then it's just some small ones here and there, and could not get a birdie putt to fall. These greens were breaking a ton, which is the exact opposite of last week. Last week we were kind of hitting balls at the edge of the hole, and you were playing them short ones 6 inches outside.
Yeah.
So it was a little bit of an adjustment, but you found it on the back.
I'm excited for the future and what's what's next. So hope you guys enjoyed it. 75, obviously a little double on 18 there was a little tough, but it is what it is.
It's just for fun.
Had a ton of fun, and it was a successful day. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all the support. See you guys in the next one.